Yo, fight week is upon us. Fury versus Wilder 3. Did you guys see that interview Wilder did with IFL TV? Looked like he was doing it from his closet, had the dreads going and everything. And he looks more muscular than I've ever seen him, which, he looks good. And I'm always talking about fighters should lift weights. I saw him bench pressing, 315 or something. But I just wonder if he comes in at the same weight of 230 or higher, will it work against him? Because Fury is the bigger guy. So when Fury leans on him, he's going to have to deal with Fury's weight plus his upper body weight. And I saw Wilder working out, and I saw his thighs were bigger than I thought they were. But from the knee down is where he gets to be real slim. So that doesn't mean he's not strong. He's obviously strong, but I just wonder, will he be acclimated to his weight plus Fury's weight? We'll find out at the weigh-in what both guys are weighing. But the thing that I'm thinking about is something that nobody's talking about. Fury usually, I believe Deontay had dreads before, but he was gone from the braids from his last fight to, he's growing his dreads out. And so that can be a problem because unless he ties them up and they're pretty short, so I don't know if he's going to put them in some type of rubber band or not, or scrunchy or whatever, but any little tap is going to make his dreads go, so it's going to look like he was hit harder than he was hit. That's why it's important if you have long hair to tie it up and tie it tightly, because, Fury could just jab him or, hit him with a body shot, and his dreads are going to look like he took a real hard shot when he didn't necessarily take one. So, do you guys think he should I know it may sound kind of silly, but it does make a difference to the crowd and the judges, because the crowd's going to react every time his dreads go flying, and then the judges might be swayed by the crowd's reaction. So, do you think he should have waited until the fight was over to grow the dreads, or do you think it should tie him up, or do you not think it'll play a factor in it at all? Because on the interview that I watched him in, he was sounding like he's obviously looking for a knockout. He's still talking about he only has to be perfect for 2 seconds. You have to be perfect for the entire fight. And I thought it was interesting that when the interviewer asked him about the AJ Usyk fight, he said he wasn't surprised, which I knew he was going to already say, because he still has a little beef with Anthony Joshua, apparently. He said he thinks Usyk has his number. And I thought that was kind of interesting for him to say, because I was thinking Fury has his number. I just don't see what he can do other than that right hand to knock Fury down or out. And the thing is, we've seen when Fury hadn't even trained much when he fought him the first time, that he got hit and got up both times. So how are you going to hit him and keep him down this time? Because the minute Wilder gets somebody hurt, he goes crazy and starts throwing those wild helicopter shots, just almost spinning around. He goes wild. He doesn't know how to keep his composure and, and try to time Fury and not waste his energy at the same time. Because then if he punches himself out, then Fury can come on. So I like Fury big in this fight. I'm thinking, like Sugar Hill said, they're just going to finish where they left off and probably end it faster. But I am going to say faster. I'm going to say Fury's going to end it in the fifth round this time. I think Wilder will put up more of a fight. But, I just hope once he loses this time, his list of excuses isn't longer than Fury's reach, because I'm not trying to hear no more excuses. Because the fact of the matter is, if he really, in his heart of hearts, thought that he cheated, why would you fight him again? And if everybody was in on it, what's going to stop him from doing it this time? You're going to have your own camera crew out there filming his corner. Like, yeah, you see him? You see him messing with his glove? Yeah, it was floppy. He was pulling it out. Stop. We ain't trying to hear that no more. Fight like a man. Don't have no excuses. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. It's a sport. You don't have to, act like you're too weak of a man to take a loss. All the greats have taken a loss, and nobody had to cheat to beat him. Did Mike Tyson have to get cheated? He was beat by Buster Douglas, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, and some others. Did they have to cheat to win? Nah. I mean, not many people, other than Floyd and Rocky Marciano, have gone undefeated. So the best have lost, and they weren't cheated when they lost. So are you telling me that Wilder is so great that pretty much the whole world will have to be in on it to make him lose? He's that great where, you know, the commission would have to be in on it, the referee, the corner, the boxers in the crowd. I mean, the more, and it's like the fanboys gave him the excuses. It's like he heard them say it, and he's like, yeah, that is what happened, yeah. Remember the skit on it? Never mind. But I just hope he fights like a man in this one. You know, I don't want to see no excuses, nothing like that. And I hope it's a good fight. I don't want to see any suspect stoppages or anything like that. Anyway, it's the J. Roos Theory. Make sure you subscribe and be fearless. Yay, yay.